Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a reseller currently in the Early Bird Picker nest, so that means I'm picking some solds that have sold. So follow along, see what I get. Let's get them. Sold. This is a pair of men's Ariat boots in very nice overall condition, black, and I believe they're size 11. You can see the outsole on them, still a lot of really nice tread. Paid just 10 bucks for these, and they actually sold for $50 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Sold. This is actually the first ever remote that I've sold. I've always been afraid to sell remotes because I'm never sure if the way that you test them, where you like point them at your phone, if that's a like true way to test them or not. I actually had the DVD VCR combo unit that went with this. Ended up that the DVD door wasn't opening on the combo unit, but the remote was working. So I felt safe enough to sell this. I ended up paying $5 because I thought I had $5 into the DVD. I was trying to get the money out of the combo unit, but anyway, so I had to get rid of the combo unit, sold this for $10.55, so still making some profit on this one. Sold. We've got a Nike men's Barcelona football jersey, long sleeve. I picked this one up at a garage sale, paid just $5 for it, and I got $28.55 for it on eBay. Sold. Set of 2 of these Edmonds shoe tree forms. Shoe tree forms actually can have some value, but in particular these are Edmonds, and so Edmonds is a pretty good men's shoe brands. Special shout out to John and Kath over at John's Yard Sale Finds. I learned from him that these shoe tree forms can actually have some value. I had no idea that they were valuable before I was watching his channel. He has a lot of great finds on his channel, and a lot of good bolos too that are unusual that I've never seen before on anyone else's channel. So special shout out and thank you for letting me know about these. I turned my $8 into $30 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. And sold. Got this lot of 2 Nerf NStrike shoulder stock. I was going through all the Nerf guns that I had to resell yesterday. I was kind of like waiting until I had a bulk lot of them to sell just locally. And I found that I had some accessories that I wanted to sell on eBay, and so I parted them out, and so I sold these 2 shoulder stocks for $13 plus shipping, and I had basically nothing into them. I don't know why, but I feel like I don't see many other resellers parting out Nerf guns, but I am really drawn to reselling Nerf guns, and I love parting them out. It's probably my favorite thing to part out. These sold within less than a day on eBay, so really fast sell through, or fast turn, or whatever you want to call that, but they sell really fast at the end of the day. Sold. You can see I just listed these yesterday and I still hadn't even put them away. They're not new, but they are still in the box. Kids, this is the Vans Atwood style shoe, and you can see really nice overall condition, very little wear on the outsole, very little wear on the midsole or the upper, so really just nice deal there for the buyer. This one's actually sold on Facebook Marketplace for $15 plus shipping. I don't remember what I had into these, but maybe like $2 from a garage sale. Very little. Sold. The brand on this one is actually Footprints, and you can see it's just a really nice quality overall leather shoe with a really nice insole and a nice outsole. Somebody has written 75 on the bottom of these. I couldn't actually get it off, so I don't know if someone bought these secondhand and they paid $75 for them, but either way, I guess it's okay in that case that was still on there. You can see the footbed in this particular shoe reminds you. This brand, Footprints, is actually made by the brand Birkenstock, and so the footbed, or the insole, actually looks really similar to the Birkenstock insole, and so these shoes are made, like I said, by Birkenstock, so they're super high quality. I got $50 for these plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Really happy with the sale. I think I paid $5 for these at a garage sale. Sold. This is actually a sale that happened on Amazon. I sell very few things on Amazon, pretty much just books. You can see I paid just 75 cents for this, and it's actually an old cookbook. I remember where I got this book. I was walking around just the thrift store that's just like half mile from my house, and there's stuff there is where it's not priced at all. You just take it up to the front and they price it right there, and so I knew I paid very little for this book. I don't even know why I looked this up though, because I never look up cookbooks, because I've just very rarely found that cookbooks have any value, but for some reason this book stuck out to me and saw that it did have value. It sold for $19.19 on Amazon. It did take quite a while to sell. I probably only have like 30 or 40 things listed on Amazon, and so it always shocks me and surprises me whenever I have a sale, and I hope that I don't forget to send it off. Sold. This is a vintage Le Crusade. You can see on the bottom, Le Crusade just almost like not visible, but in certain lights it is visible. Like spouted pot and no lid. The handle's not even in great condition. The cooking surface is not in great condition. Paid just $1 for this at a local, or at a family-run estate sale, and it sold for $40 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Le Crusade is just one of those brands that if you find it in the vintage condition and good enough condition, it still sells for a whole lot of money. Got another pot and pan sale. Next one is a really good one. Sold. This is a vintage Made in USA Royal Prestige. You can see it's got, there's the, oh, it's hard to see in this light, but anyway, really nice overall condition. Like 4.5 quart stock pot. I paid just $12.99 for this at Goodwill, and it sold for 120 bucks plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace. I'm having usually I sell a lot of shoes on Facebook Marketplace, but this is the second day in a row to have a pot and pan sale on Facebook Marketplace, and so definitely keep listening there. Sold. Got the women's Nike Free in just nearly mint condition. I'd say very good to excellent condition. A little bit of wear on the outsole. The midsole is really nice. The upper's in excellent condition. Paid $12.99 for these at Goodwill, and they sold for $37 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. This is a pair of women's Zero, I guess that's how you'd say this, Xero. This is a new brand to me, and you can see it's kind of like a barefoot minimalist shoe, much like the New Balance Minimus or something along those lines. There's kind of a funny story that goes along with these shoes. Special shout out to my cousin's fiance, Kate. Thanks for letting me know about these. I had never heard of these shoes. She said that my cousin David had just gotten a pair of these shoes, and had I ever heard of them, and that they're really nice and just kind of a really nice shoe. And literally the next day after she told me about these shoes, I went to Goodwill and found them, and so I was really happy to find them. I think I paid just $5 for them at Goodwill, and they sold for $45 plus shipping on eBay, so really happy about that sale. Sold. This is a Lego Duplo, and it is still new, sealed, manufacturer sealed. Really happy about that. I got this Lego at a garage sale, and I remember going to the garage sale and nothing was of any value, it was just terrible. And then I just happened upon this new sealed Lego box, and I was like, wow. And she only wanted $1 for it, so I paid just $1, and I got $59 plus shipping. I knew it'd go really well in Q4 when people are looking for new sealed toys, and this one actually is retired, so it's even more valuable. Got 3 more sales, saving the last 2 that are combined shipping for the very best, for the very last. Here's the next thing it sold. Sold. Got this pretty basic just Dremel tool. This is the Dremel 4000, and it comes with these 2 attachments. I paid up for this at a garage sale back in the spring. I think I paid $15. I just recently got this listed. It sold for $34 plus shipping on eBay. All right, saving the best sale for last. Let's get it. Sold. And sold. All right, we've got a G.I. Joe action shoulder from 1964, so definitely vintage. Got the box. The box does have some box condition issues. You can see it's been taped. This guy has still got his hands, his feet, his head, which is good. He is missing his boots, which is unfortunate. Comes with 2 helmets. You can see the helmets here. This one's got some damage here, and I pointed all that out in the listing. It comes with a couple manuals. So this was one sale right here, and then whenever I was going through this box right here, it had all these manuals in, and I saw that these sell pretty well by themselves, and so the buyer bought this and this combined. The G.I. Joe action soldier was sold at auction. These were just sold, just buy it now. So this is kind of a crazy story about the G.I. Joe action figure. It's one of those things that you just like hope that will happen to you someday. I found this G.I. Joe action figure at an estate sale for just $29. It had all that stuff in it and almost complete in the box. I was so excited when I found it. The most amazing thing was I had been at the estate sale for probably half an hour before I found it. I had gone through all the other rooms. It was an estate sale that was mainly advertising that they had like OU football sign stuff. They ended up having a lot of really good golf golf clubs. I wasn't filming at this one, unfortunately, with my GoPro, but I'd gone through every single room, and I happened into the last room that had all the signed OU football stuff in it, and then I just saw this laying there, and I thought, this has to be worth more than $29, and I looked it up, and sure enough, they were going for several hundred dollars when they had the box like this from the 1960s, and so I just scooped it up, and I couldn't believe my luck, basically. And this was an estate sale. Only like 5 people were waiting to get into the estate sale. It was just very not well attended. I'm sure if they had advertised that they had G.I. Joe action figures vintage, that it would have, there would have been a lot more people there. But so anyway, I just got really fortunate. I scooped it up, and so I paid $29 for the entire thing. The action figure with the box and the accessories sold for $249.50 at auction, and then for the additional stuff that I parted out, the manuals, that sold for an additional $30 plus shipping. And so I could not believe my fortune on this one. Really happy to get this one out the door, and just couldn't believe my luck on this one. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker. As always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see all y'all on the next video.